Welcome into Gold Sharks Free Training, guys. We are growth partners for home improvement pros and contractors, helping them scale way past the seven-figure run rate. I'm about to go over this quick 8-page document that I made for you. It's called the Local Celebrity Method. Okay, we're going to go step by step and also showing you all the tools, pulling back the curtains, everything that you need to know so that you can either implement this yourself into your business or you can just hire us to do it for you a lot faster. Now, all I'm asking for is a quick favor. Just give us 20 minutes of your time. I need your undivided attention. Go grab a coffee, go grab a beer, whatever floats your boat. And just stick with me throughout this whole thing because, guys, this is going to change your business. I'm going to go over your top of funnel, your middle of funnel, your bottom of funnel, your conversion mechanism, and your nurturing mechanism. Okay. We're also going to talk about how you can make money by saving money and saving time. All right, guys, let's jump right into this thing. Let's go. You might be relying on word of mouth, or you might be depending on paid ads just to get you by, but you don't know when that next big project or client is going to come. So 97% of local businesses don't have a bulletproof digital presence, and it is literally costing them thousands, or depending on the niche, sometimes millions. Now I'm about to show you what we've done for our clients to fix this exact issue, which directly led to an influx of high intent, contract ready prospects chasing our client instead of the other way around. I'm about to show you what we're going to do in your business. And if you like the idea of the leads chasing you for once, then I have zero reason to believe that you won't take action on this. And not taking action is going to hurt a hell of a lot more, because every week that passes by, your ideal customers out there getting their roofs replaced, they're getting their bathrooms redone, their ACs fixed, their breakers renewed, but it's just not by you. It's time to change that. Guys, my name is Sergio Reyes. I am the owner of Gold Shark. I've had two local businesses in the past. One was a property management business. The other one was an interior design business. And I've scaled both past the seven-figure run rate, all in under 2 years. All right. So enough about me. Let's talk about you. It's all going to start by installing this leveraged marketing strategy. Okay. We need to get you leveraged. We need to make you the go-to service provider. So there's a thing called Google Maps, right? You may have heard of it. The reason why we love Google Maps so much is because 80% of the local searches go to the maps. 80% of them. Now, customers are getting, or prospects, I guess at this point, they're getting a little more sophisticated. They're ignoring the ads now. Okay. A report came out from Google. They're ignoring the ads. This is going up from 80% even higher. Okay. So 80% of those clicks are going into the maps. 4 out of 5 users are clicking on it. And that's a massive opportunity for you. Okay. 50% of those clicks are only in the top 3. All right. So if you're in the top 3, then you're getting 50% of those 80%. Okay. Now, high intent leads. This is the lowest hanging fruit you can find. Okay. They're ready to act. They're actively searching for solutions with credit card in hand, guys. With leverage comes authority, right? So what's going to happen when you reach that mountain, right? That pinnacle? Well, you get more quality leads. Your phone is going to start ringing with pre-qualified, ready to buy customers, which will bring on a new type of pain, being so busy that you have to turn down good projects, right? So there's a solution for this. Obviously, there's pricing power. Okay. As a result of being in the top 3, you're perceived as the best. You have this thing called leverage now. And the best thing to do with leverage is simply to just charge more. You got to charge what you're worth, because the go-to service providers, they never compete on price. All right. Now, this is a sustainable and predictable way of growth. You got to build a foundation for long-term success. And the maps, all your efforts on maps, it compounds over time. And it's very hard to get you off that position once you get there. Okay, so how do we achieve this? Well, before I get into the crazy stuff, just some quick results. We have thousands of these, but I don't want to make this a 30-minute video. We can go over that stuff later on. All right, so $57,000 worth of new contracts was added within 1 month of our roofing client in Miami, where we ranked them from 18 to number 2 in Miami, which is one of the most saturated markets for any business, really. Okay, and a little north of that, this is in Margate, actually north of Fort Lauderdale, $43,000 in new contracts, taking them from number 20 to number 1, all right, on average. This is after 1 month. We have case studies where we've taken people from 20 to number 1 in 2 weeks, okay? Separate niche. If there was a handyman, we also have locksmiths, we have restaurants, we've done it all. And we really just tried them out. It was more for testing purposes, but it worked. Here's what we do. Okay, quick breakdown of what we do. Google search, number 1, right? So all of our SEO efforts on maps, it's actually done on mobile phones. So we don't deal with desktop. Okay, that's boring. It's old. It doesn't even work as well anymore. That's why it usually takes 10 months or to a year to see some serious movement. And also you have to retain your SEO agency and all this stuff. We're not in the business of wasting time. We want to get you there fast. So it's powered by a proprietary mobile technology. We use real mobile phones. We have a farm of phones that are just dedicated to doing this. Okay. So we're going to search relevant terms that trigger your business listing in Google Places, and then we're going to find and click on your business. So we're going to interact with it via the phone. Okay. Now this is all automated, AI injected and all. Okay. Set up and complete 20 to 30 Google navigation routes from a cell phone to your business. So the cell phone is going to appear in your area, in your market via VPN, and it's going to start 30 drives. So every hour, it's going to go up to 30 times a day drives to your business. Okay. Now this is going to send amazing signals to Google. Obviously, we have to work around your opening hours, right? We're not going to simulate a drive at 2 in the morning. That's not natural. So everything that this thing does is set up to kind of simulate what an actual customer would do for you. So we're going to scroll around in your reviews. We're going to interact with the media that you have on your Google business profile. With our proprietary ranking technology, you can secure a top 3 position within 45 days. Again, we've had case studies where we've done it in 2 weeks, okay? Less than a month. It's insane. Now, I'm just going to show you what this looks like on an actual phone, okay? So again, we have phones dedicated just for this purpose, okay? Its sole purpose in life is to do this for our clients. And Google's algorithm, right? It's already been trained to ignore what goes on SEO desktop. All these blogs that are being created, all these keywords that are being created, all this stuff trying to game the system. They've already gotten sophisticated enough to ignore that. All right, but anything done on mobile phones, that is what's hard for them to ignore. Okay, now we're the first marketing technology of its kind. Okay, I don't know if we made this clear anywhere else. I don't know if this is your first time hearing about us, but we're not a marketing agency. We're not an SEO agency. We're actually implementation consultants. We have marketers on staff. We have SEO guys on staff. We have departments for AI. We have departments for web, right? So what we do is we just build systems and give it to our clients, something tangible that they can hold, right? Instead of just giving information that they're not going to use. That's the thing of the past, right? We're here to actually transform businesses. So here's a problem with paid ads. Now, you cannot rely on paid ads to just grow your business because it just doesn't work like that. Okay. It's actually never worked like that, especially for local businesses, guys. So the thing is that Facebook was always known as the cheapest channel to get leads. Okay. That was always true. Now they're catching up to Google. Google's cost per click has been an average of $3, which is extremely high. I'm not saying Facebook is up there yet, but it's heading that direction fast. Why? Because they're running out of ad real estate. Okay, there's only so many ads that they can possibly show to people before they go to another platform or something. I don't know. But they're running out of ad real estate, which means that, when the demand is up, supply is down, you know what happens? The rate goes up. So sky high costs now for Facebook. The worst thing about this is that they charge you per impression, not per click like Google does. They charge you per impression. That means per view, per set of eyeballs. All right. So traditional ad costs are soaring. It's getting harder to justify the expense. Now, me personally, I always thought that, well, I still think this, ads are actually an investment, right? It's not an expense. But when you can't justify it anymore, yeah, it is an expense. Low quality leads. Many ad clicks are from tire kickers. You're paying for quantity and not quality. Now, again, this was always understood. Facebook always had low quality leads. Okay. And that was always okay because it was so cheap. It doesn't matter. Now it's a big problem. All right. Diminishing returns. As costs rise and quality drops, ROI plummets. Completely unsustainable model. But there is a solution. We still use Facebook ads, but we have to use it strategically now. We can't blindly send the Facebook ads out there, say, go get me leads. It's not going to work. And you're going to waste money. So we need to use ads strategically as trust building assets instead for our customers that have visited your website in the last 30 days. So these are prospects that are solution aware, and you can use social media ads to retarget them. This is the best way to use Facebook ads right now. Okay. Everything I'm about to show you is what the big guys are doing. All right. Think about the best company in your industry. This is what they're doing. So let me ask you a question, right? Where would you rather fish? If you had a pond, if you needed to fish, right? If you were just starving to death, what pond would you go to? Would you go to a pond that had a bunch of layers before you get to the good fish, right? Maybe you have a bunch of small fish here, but you got some bigger fish here and huge fish here. Or would you go to a pond that has bigger fish near the top? Because what happens here in this funnel is that this is a longer sales cycle. Why? Because you're reaching out to people that are unaware, because the Facebook and Meta, or the Meta platform, is an interruption platform. Okay. You're running ads to this, you're interrupting people. Okay. Maps and Google, that is all about solution aware, problem aware. There is higher intent. There's people actively looking for you on that channel. All right. Meta, they're not looking for you. You're just interrupting them. So that's why you have to break the ice first. Cold, unaware people. You have to create the demand until they get warm, and then they get hot. Okay. This model, this funnel is not going to give you those big ticket jobs. Okay. So this is what's going on here. Okay. You're creating demand on Facebook, which means it's a longer funnel sales cycle. Okay. The moment a prospect clicks on a particular ad right here, if you're here, if somebody clicks on your ad, immediately Facebook is going to start showing them other ads, your competitor ads. Why? Because Facebook has read intent, and they need to show that prospect more and more ads, and they're going to be from your competitors. All right. So here's where you can come in though. You're able to capitalize on the unaware audience, the cold audience, because they are now in shopping mode due to your competitors' top of funnel ads. So you don't have to run these top of funnel ads. You don't have to run ads for this. Okay. The bigger the project, the more likely they are to hit Google to look for reputable companies. And guess what? You're going to be right there to poach this demand that your competitors created for you. Guys, these things, right? If you're a roofer, if you're a remodeler, if you're in flooring or deck patio installer, door installer, window installer, mulch, any landscaper, whatever, pool builder, home builder, guys, this is not going to be an impulse buy. All right. These things take time. All right. I mean, this, the sales cycles are long. So why would you be fishing in this pond, right? When anyone can take your fish. All right. Why don't you go to this pond where these people are problem aware already? And now you have a better chance of keeping that fish. Okay. Because why? Because you positioned yourself in the top 3. You have leverage, right? And then from there, depending on how your website looks or the call to action, they turn hot. And maybe they go with an impulse buy, but it'll never happen. Or not, I don't want to say never. It's happened before, but it's not going to happen as often on Facebook ads. And you're going to burn through so much money looking for that. Okay. So, so ghosted leads. They're mostly leads that just went to work with someone else, honestly. Because if you had a lead from here, you wonder where the hell they went. They went over here because you created a demand in their head. Just because they don't work with you doesn't mean that they don't want the bathroom, right? You interrupted them, and you put it into their head like, hey, I do need a bathroom upgrade. Let's see what these guys are about. Boom, ads everywhere from left and right. And then when they're ready to buy, they're going to go look at reviews on Google Maps. They're going to start calling other people. So yes, they ghosted the person that created the demand. That's just how it works. The fish went elsewhere. Okay. Now, what's going to happen when this fish jumps into your boat, and you're going to have a pixel installed onto your website, right? If you don't have it installed, we'll just install it for you. You're going to have pixels on your website, which means that you can then retarget those people on Facebook. Okay. So let me explain how that works. Somebody jumps into your boat right here, right? Your website. We're going to give them a pixel. That means that we're going to follow them around online. All right. So once they get back on Facebook or Instagram, guess what? They're going to see your ads now. All right. So you're going to stay in front of them. So they've already been to your website. They know who you are. They went to your website for a reason. They went to your website because they trust what they saw on Google. Right. So yes, they know your name. If they click on you and they're cold, they don't remember. I don't know if you've ever encountered this, but sometimes you get a lead opting in on Facebook. Not if you ever run Facebook ads. You call these guys 2 minutes later, they don't know what the hell just happened. They're like, oh, I didn't remember doing that 2 minutes ago. So we can legally stop them online with your ads, and there's a way for you to make these ads that are that are just converting way higher. Okay, these retargeting ads, they're going to be a certain type of ad that's going to convert the hell out of these leads. So this is what we're going to do. Okay, this is how we give you leverage very quickly. We're going to supercharge your Google business profile, the top 3 positioning, pretty fast. Complete takeover of your market via Google Maps, your new leveraged top of funnel. This is where you're going to be fishing. All right. The lowest hanging fruit, the big fish. We're going to take those visitors and retarget them on Facebook. And then we're also going to poach more demand. Your new prospect nurturing and brand awareness channel is going to be Facebook. So these ads that you're going to be running are going to be middle of funnel, not top of funnel. You're going to target people that are already problem aware and also solution aware. So here's what happens when you talk about, you know, what kind of ad you run on these channels. When you do a cold one or an unaware audience, you're giving them discounts. You're like, hey, take 50% off this, $3,000 off of this, whatever. Problem aware, you're still kind of doing the same and adding a little bit of trust. If they're solution aware, this is where you start hitting them with testimonials. This is where you start hitting them with case studies. This is where you start hitting them with trust building assets. You know, meet the team. Blah blah blah. You know, here we use the best materials. We'll treat you right. We won't finish until you're happy. We'll come back for anything, stuff like that. That's the type of ad you need to throw out there. All right, that's to nurture the audience. All right, now you're gonna love this. Okay, an AI social media system that's gonna be installed into your business. Okay, it's gonna take us 5 minutes to connect. All right, all we need is the green light from you. Why do you need this? Because you don't have time to post on social media on 3 channels every single day. Okay, which is another nurturing asset. Because if you start to do all these things online and you have a weak social media presence, you're going to lose trust. Okay, and let me show you what this thing looks like. Okay, bear with me here. Watch this. This is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get an AI automated social media agent, right? Actually, these are multiple agents. So on Slack or maybe WhatsApp or a text message, whatever we decide on, you're going to send a photo of your recent job. Okay, however many photos you want to send, the more the better, obviously. That photo is going to get sent to Perplexity AI. So it's going to package it up real nice to go into Anthropic Claude AI. And what this is going to do is it's going to analyze the photo and it's going to create a description of what's going on in the photo. Okay. And then it's going to route to ChatGPT. So this is a Facebook agent, Instagram agent, Google My Business agent. Okay. It's going to create more call to actions. It's going to give it way more context. And at the very end, it's going to post it on Facebook. It's going to post it on Instagram. It's going to post it on Google My Business for you, all because you uploaded one photo. Let me show you how this thing works. Watch this. I'm going to take a random kitchen. Let me take this blue one here. Watch this. This is going to be a kitchen you just made. Okay. Now I preloaded this way. So explain this kitchen for me. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. This is going to be automated, guys. Check this out. This is going to go into your Instagram. Okay. The photo. And then this is what the AI came up with. Feast your eyes on a stunning kitchen transformation. The deep blue cabinets bring sophistication, while the white island adds a bright contrast. A white island in this photo. Stainless appliances and a chic lighting fixture elevate the space. Natural elements like wooden beams and stone backsplash create warmth and texture. Look at the wooden beams and the stone backsplash. Guys, I didn't tell it that it had that. Okay. Key features: 2-tone cabinet color scheme. Blah blah blah. Spacious island with storage. It read that it has cabinets. Glass front upper cabinets for display. Glass cabinets. Exposed wooden ceiling beams. Okay. What's your favorite part of this remodel? Drop a blue heart if you love this bold blue, or a white heart for the crisp white island. Kitchen remodel, interior design, home. Guys, imagine this every single day, and asking for engagement. Imagine this every single day. You're not going to go on social media anymore unless it's to respond to people, which is what you want, right? So that in itself is awesome, right? Neighborhood blitz. Now, if you didn't like that, you might like this. This is an automation that we have built out, right? So if you have a job scheduled, any neighborhood, any job, or any house in a neighborhood that you like, meaning criteria wise, if it's over 500,000, if the roofs are older than 1980 or whatever, then it fits the criteria, right? Let's just talk about a roofing company, for example. You schedule your jobs a little further out, right? Because it's a pretty big project. So the immediate 10 neighbors are going to get postcards, right? Not regular postcards. These postcards are personal. They're going to say, hey, we're on our way. We're going to come fix your neighbor's roof down the street. They were affected by the most recent storm. If you think that you were affected as well, we can stop by for a free inspection. Also, your neighbor's roof is being covered by their insurance. Let us know. We'll stop by to check yours out too. All right. Here's a QR code. Here's the website. Give us a call, whatever, And guys, this has been converting for us at 3,000% and up. Why? Because they're hyper targeted, and we just leverage, just human psychology. Okay, these are neighbors. Neighbors all think the same. They all want the same thing. And if something happens in the area weather-wise, they're all affected. Okay, and let me not go that extreme. Okay, we can talk about pressure washing. If there's a neighbor that sees a guy pressure washing his fence or hiring a company to pressure wash his fence, they're gonna approach. They're gonna say, "Hey, how much for that?" I mean, I've done this myself. "Hey, how much for that? Can you do my next? How much are you doing it for?" Okay, my buddy went from one house that he was pressure washing the driveway for to five. No postcards. It's just people that just approached him. Okay, I'm not talking about my client. It's literally my friend that runs a business like that. And you went from one house to five different neighbors that approached him. Okay, this is common in tree trimming. Okay, now if you're a remodeler, if you give these guys a heads up, like, hey, we're gonna excuse the noise, excuse the dust, we're working on your neighbor's kitchen or bathroom, and they're gonna say, hey, the Johnsons are doing their kitchen, maybe we should do ours too. You know what I mean? So that's just how neighbors work, guys. I don't make the rules. Okay, that's just how it is. On top of that, we're gonna make you a modern website, right? Um, all the bells and whistles, chat widget, and all that, just so you can make sure these people that end up on your awesome site, they stay on there and they convert. Okay. Also, it's going to be built with backend automations. So your conversion mechanism that stands out from the rest. So how are we different? And also, how is it working with us, right? So we are designed for heavy impact, but minimal intrusion. Okay. We're not going to be calling you every single day. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. Our services work silently in the background, delivering noticeable results that you will feel within days. Okay. Now, what this is a 3-month program, and it's designed to build your business up to be the go-to service provider, like we mentioned. And when our job is done, we're out of there. We exit. There's no reason for you to keep paying us. Like I said earlier, we're not an SEO agency that's just going to drain your profits for a year straight. Okay. We're not doing that. This is a 3-month program. Once we're done, our job is finished. We leave. Maybe we work on something else in your business. Like I mentioned, we also do AI. We do a lot of things here. There's no need to pay us at all. You really only pay us for the transformation and the speed at which we do that. Okay. So if you're at the top of the mountain already, there is nowhere else to go but down, which is why before that we exit, we leave you and your team with tools and systems that you're going to need to maintain your newfound positioning in your market. Okay. So we're not going to leave you hanging. We're either going to install a system in your business and maybe train your team on it, or we'll just hire and place somebody there for you to run your marketing. Okay. That way you're not going to notice that anything changed. So what's next here? Right? Well, you have to take action. That's what's next. Because now you have all the saws, you have all the information that you need. So go down below. You're going to see a calendar link. Okay, it's going to be my personal calendar link, not anybody else's. All right. It's going to go straight to me. You're not going to talk to a sales team or anything like that. This is just a discovery call, a strategy session, so that we can see if we're a good fit, first of all. And also, we're going to go over your current positioning in your market. I'm going to pull some reports for you, and also potential costs of implementing this yourself or with us backing you up. All right. I mean, some of you might need this whole thing, this whole system that I put together, or some of you might just need one piece of the puzzle. We look forward to serving you. I will see you on the call. Thank you so much. Bye.